Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4's We Are Playing with Japan. So, as you guys saw, I did not have time to put a video up on Sunday. In fact, I didn't even get that Call of War video done. It's a really long video, so it does take a lot of time to edit. So I did not get it done in time before I had to go to work on Sunday, unfortunately. So it's just about done now, but I got to send it to the developer and then he's got to approve it. So for those of you who are waiting for that video, I don't know when it's going to be because they typically like me to put those videos out someday between Friday to Sunday. That's when they had asked me to put those other two out. So I don't know if he's going to want me to wait until this following Friday or Saturday to put that video out, or if we're going to put it out as soon as he approves it, you know, maybe Tuesday or Wednesday. I just want to let all of you guys know who are interested in seeing that final video, particularly those who have been participating in that Call of War campaign. So let's go ahead and jump into today's episode, where we're going to be continuing the invasion of the United States. But before we do so, we're going to do two things. First of all, we're going to contact Germany again to negotiate licenses. So we'll have to wait for them to respond to that. And then we are also going to be changing up one of our advisors here. So we got the silent workhorse in the beginning, but it's a great advisor to have early in the game when you really need political power, but now we are stacked on it and don't need it any longer, so we can go and change them up. And there's really only one choice here, and that's the Prince of Terror. Now, I was really excited about getting this because of the non-core manpower. That's going to give us an insane amount of manpower from both India and China. But as you can see, we don't really have any manpower issues, so that's not that important. The foreign subversive activities efficiency, I guess that would be good to have. It's not a great benefit, but it helps. And then the damage to garrisons is nice too, but again, that's really affecting manpower and equipment, stuff that we don't really have issues with any longer. But still, it's better than just having the satellite workers. So let's go and change that up, and you can see already the manpower jumped up to 6 million. So that's quite a lot of troops, and let's go ahead and take advantage of that to change up some of these units. So I pulled out all of the, our reservist units that we're actually going to use. And that leaves 30 here, and we're just going to change them up, guys. Just change them over to, let me see here. I guess we'll just change them up to the Jinsho Suzuki's, the bicycle divisions. So of course that'll require them to get some training and stuff. So we'll leave them in here, impact manpower a little bit, but that's okay because again we are stacked on it, and we had plenty of equipment for that as well. So let's go ahead and let the Germans accept this here. It should hopefully be done soon, and then we'll be able to contact them again on the 22nd of August here to try and get a different license from them. We are advancing here ever so slowly, but you can see that we're being attacked in the places where we do advance with just the insane number of divisions they have here. They got quite a few divisions. Just looking at the current front, we've got troops coming over here to ensure that we don't lose that province, although it's not really a key province. Really the problem here is supply issues. We have just too many units there for the limited number of supply zones that are there. So let's go ahead and, okay, we gotta wait till the 22nd of August before we can contact them. Change up the, I guess it is the 22nd of August. We just gotta wait till later in the day here so that we can try and change up these licenses here. So what we're gonna wanna do is try and get some medium tanks, if they have them. If they have medium tanks that we can get from, they do. So we wanna get the medium tank 3s, and then we'd also want the medium self-propelled artillery, though seeing a lot of variants, not seeing any 2s. Let's see if we scroll down a bit here. They do have the 2s. Do they have the 3s? They do. Alright, so those are the two that we're going to want to contact about so that we can make these 2 division designs. Now, we can also do tank destroyers, I suppose. And again, all this does require civilian factories, so there's a penalty to it. But it's not like we really need a lot of civilian factories. We're always building stuff, but yeah, let's go ahead and do this. And it's typically, that's a lot of civilian factories. That's over a line worth. And this is why I typically research it myself. But again, in this case, oh, wait a minute. Hold up. They got modern tanks. Okay, let's change this, guys. I don't know where those ones I just selected are. I don't know if there's a button to just, well, I guess you can just cancel it. Yeah, let's do this over again. I didn't realize they had gotten the modern stuff, but I guess it is 1946. So yeah, let's go and get the modern stuff. It is going to take a little bit more civilian factories. That's 2 full lines of them. But yeah, let's go ahead and do that. We'll get the modern stuff, and then we are going to produce those. Again, once they approve it, there we go. So let's go ahead and start producing those, all 3 of them. And then we'll be able to get some of these designed, some divisions designed with all that army experience that we have up there. We'll just put them there so I know where they're at. And then we'll start, you know, again, this is going to take a long time to produce. A few people asked me to build some medium tanks, so I was like, yeah, sure. I mean, I guess if we can get them out there in time, I highly doubt they're going to get there in time. I guess it just depends, because, you know, we have to build enough equipment for the divisions, and then we got to train the divisions, and then we got to ship them way over here. So I do not expect to get them here in time, but, you know, if we can, we'll try. We'll try, guys. Let's just go ahead and pull back on the strategic bombers a little bit. Probably pull back on a lot of this stuff here. Just don't really need most of this. In fact, we can go down to 2 factories here and just kind of pull back on quite a bit. I just don't see us needing the majority of this that we're currently building right now. I guess we'll keep towards light tanks since we do have a lot of those. I think we're pretty stacked on just about everything. Don't really need any of this, so let's go and pull from it so that we'll have more factories to put towards our new medium tanks. Alright, so we're gonna go 5 for now, and then we'll see how that looks, how many we have left. Let's go up to 8 here, and then 6 down here, and 9. Alright, so that's what we'll do. We'll build these up, but we'll go ahead and get the division designs created now, and what we'll do, we'll just take these division designs and modify them. So we're going to go ahead and make these a 40 combat width. I know this is going to make it even take longer to get them out there, but I don't see the point in doing 20 combat width for a new division design when really you need 40 combat width. We should probably changing up our division designs to 40 combat width so they perform better, but again, supply is an issue, so that's the reason why I'm not doing that. But yeah, this is what they're going to look like. We need a name for them. They're just called modern tanks. And 6 modern tank battalions. I think we got 5 mechanized. Which, again, we would need to start building mechanized because I don't think we're building those yet. 4 modern self-propelled artillery and 1 modern tank destroyers, just because, you know, in case we run into any heavy tanks, which I highly doubt we will. It doesn't look like the Americans have very many tanks, which is one reason why I didn't really feel the need to build these earlier. So yeah, let's go ahead and save this. I don't think there's anything else that needs to be done here. So now that we know how this is going to be designed, we can kind of change up the way that this looks. But let's first go ahead and get the mechanized building. Now, we do have very old mechanized. We could go ahead and ask for that from the Germans as well. But we've already used up a lot of our civilian factories. I want to have at least some still building. So I think it's fine. We could always research the next line ourselves. I mean, mechanized equipment 1 isn't terrible. Obviously, it's not as good as higher levels. But yeah, let's go ahead and pull from... I'm not entirely sure what we want to pull from. Let me just take a look here. I guess we can pull from infantry equipment. We're really just using that to update infantry equipment. And we have 400-something thousand of it. So yeah, I think that's what we'll pull from to get more factories to pump into all this equipment down here. So let's go ahead and go 5 times here. And then we're going to pull back on these because, yeah, I realized that we don't really need as many of these. We do need modern self-propelled artillery, though, so we'll get those. And we need more the mechanized as well. So as we take those from the Americans, they'll go into this stuff here. All right, excellent. So we've got those designed. Spent a little bit of our army experience. We could have used... I think we're still getting the light tanks, aren't we? If I'm not mistaken. Let me just double check here. Yeah, we're still getting the last light tank model. All right, so remember we have that invasion going into Mexico. Here, just looking for whenever we have openings, we'll take advantage of them. But right now we have problems with the troops not up on the front line yet. This guy here clearly going to lose here, so let's go and retreat him. Have him retreat over there. Because we're not going to win there. Just so many goddamn divisions along here. Though you can see they're taking a lot of attrition. They are pretty weak overall. So we do have that benefit. So yeah, just waiting for this invasion to hit. Looks like they should be there soon. What we can do is go ahead and get the Red Army planning their next invasion for when they get here. Which I think I have the wrong one selected. It's this Red Army right here. They're currently on their way over here. But let's go ahead and delete this. And then give them a invasion order. Oh, hold up. So let's go and get an invasion order. Looks like I'd already done it. There we go. And we're gonna have them invade into the Panama Canal. This will, ooh, why are they going all the way around like that? That seems really stupid. They can't invade from this side? Huh. Okay, we'll have them invade over here. Apparently they can't invade from that direction. So we'll have to invade from here and then attack down into the Panama Canal. That's okay. Can we do 2? Yeah, we'll do 2 here. Do these 2 invasions. Hopefully they split them equally. And we'll invade both those ports at the same time. And just kind of trying to make this a priority. This is getting our war participation up. Not that we really need it because we're using that mod. But we do have now more war participation than the British or the Germans. So we have that going for us. So if we want to be fair using the mod, then we could still give ourselves like a lot of stuff now, because technically, as far as the game rules go, we have done more work than everybody else involved. So I'm seeing some openings here. Let's go ahead and take advantage of them. Attack where they're not defending very well. I know some of these attacks are going to be kind of rough because, again, it's all into the mountains, so it's rougher terrain on this side of things. Got some openings here. Let's go and take advantage of those. Attack this way. Actually, you know what? We can have all these guys attack over this way here. So they're pulling divisions off of this front and then allow us to advance along here. Again, this is all mountains. Let's go and pull this back here. So they are kind of rougher attacks for the most part, probably taking higher casualties than you would in a normal attack, but yeah, overall not too worried about it, guys. We did lose here, though. Just didn't have enough troops there. I'm going to try and send them all back over there, see if we can get there first. Because this is a great place to defend, because although they are attacking from over here, most of the divisions are attacking across this river and thus taking very, very high casualties. Looks like our attack here will be successful. Yeah, looks like we should be able to win there very easily. Let's see what happened over here. Looks like we sunk a convoy. Also, I set up a small army here, just 5 units, to invade into Alaska. The point here is really just create another front to distract the Americans that they're hopefully take a lot of attrition on. But I don't expect to advance there. Alaska's not really the place where you're going to advance. Just because of the poor terrain, which again is very mountainous, like what we're dealing with here. But then you also have the attrition issues because it's just, you know, the infrastructure and port there are garbage, as you'd expect. So should be able to continue advancing here now, and eventually we're going to get these 2 fronts connected here. We did lose here. Okay, that's fine. Next time we'll attack with help from those guys. I didn't think they needed assistance since it was green at the time, but probably should have sent a few more divisions than we did. Not to get the win there. I think we have some units supporting there, some ships, I mean, that are supporting the invasion. The naval game right now at this point is, I guess it's not really all that important. It does look like we're about to lose here, so that's big, because yeah, I do not want to lose that airbase. So what we need to do is get some of these guys retreating over here so we don't lose this airbase. I'm actually surprised that we're losing here. I think it's just a sheer number of divisions they're sending. Look at how many units we're fighting. I mean, this is not just about the Americans here. I mean, we're fighting like a ton of troops that are coming from Central and South America. So this is one reason why I really wanted to get this cut off, so they wouldn't be able to keep pumping troops up this way, causing us issues. So we need to hurry up and get the win here, get Netsko knocked out of the conflict. Alright, so yeah, largely on the defense throughout here, but we'll push forward in locations where we can, right there. And damn, I wish I could lock these guys down. Let's see if we'll beat them, if there's even any point. Yeah, looks like we should be able to beat them. They're moving incredibly slow right now. So getting the win here will allow us to cut these divisions off. So let's go ahead and attack across the river just to make sure that we get that win, because you can see that they're currently attacking here. Vancouver's wide open, but we do have somebody attacking us here, and it looks like we're going to lose there. We'll see how it goes. And looks like our attack there failed. I didn't even know we were doing an attack there. One division that came here that allows us to win there. And yeah, it looks like we did win there as well. So that's going to be cutting off 7 divisions as of right now. The 2 are currently leaving. I'll see if we can continue to get the win there. Looks like they're winning here. Let's go and bring some troops over there. Let's go and attack right there as well. Just kind of finish up on that, help out with that defense there. And let's go and keep on pushing forward here, guys. We'll attack right there. And they continue to do really stupid attacks where they have very little chance of winning. Let's actually pull the Red Army back here since they're advancing up north. Blue Army is not really doing much. Let's see if we can get some wins here, because again, we need to push forward now because the damn supply, man. We've got some supply issues. Alright, so let's go and take advantage of this being completely undefended, try and take over as much territory as possible, and most importantly, try and cut off the 2 sides here. So we need to get to the other side, all the way to the Gulf. And this is in mountains, so this is going to be, it's going to be slow going more than likely. So let's go ahead and have these guys go over here and go over that way. Got plenty of bike units. Let's have them push over towards Mexico City there. Oops. Just gonna grab a couple more bikes if I can fucking control this shit. Have them go that way. These guys will come over here, go after Puebla, and let's get our tanks going as well. Just really try and race towards Mexico City here, go towards Leon, and then our infantry, more than likely, not going to make any progress here before the other units do, but yeah, we'll send them off anyways. Maybe leave a couple here to defend. Got 4 units to currently defend there. And we'll try and get around this unit here if we can. They'll bring units down here, but not quick enough, so we should be able to make some good progress. And then that is also going to result in them pulling units off of this front up here where they've been helping out. We were sinking convoys all throughout there. And we did turn this into green, or at least briefly. Let's go and send all the units that are over here over to this direction, since very, very close to losing there. And the next atomic bomb we get, I want to use somewhere around here so that maybe we can cut some more divisions off. I mean, this is 37 divisions we could cut off and destroy. And no luck there, so we'll just go and stop that. Same with that one. Those ones are not. Again, this is the type of terrain where it just benefits anybody doing the attack, or excuse me, doing on the defense. Let's go and send the Marines across the river here. I don't know what happened here, but we clearly lost. Keep on trying to advance here. Yeah, just having a lot of problems here. There's just vastly outnumber us. We're gonna tell these guys they cannot join the war right now. All right, excellent. We are again still losing in these 2 defenses there, unfortunately. All right, let's see how this is going here. I did move more planes as well into Baja, California, where we had built up the airbase a bit. We need to get control of an airbase here. I don't actually know. I know they have that airbase there. I don't know if there's any other ones around here. So I have already progressed down to there. Let's go ahead and try and get across here now. Looks like it's pretty wide open. And we're going to just send one of these bikes over here to Mexico City since these guys did get stopped. Yeah, it looks like we're doing a lot of stupid attacks right now, but we'll keep them going because they're wins. Might as well. Let's go and take these infantry here, have them go that way. Try and get around these troops here, see if we can't cut them off from supply. We've gotten the capital of Mexico City now. Excellent news. Let's go ahead and have these guys push forward here, trying to see if we can't cut that one division off. And let's just put these guys on here and see what we have. Just one military factory that we took from them. All right, well, let's see. How short are we on everything? Oh, that's right. We haven't built any of these. All right, well, let's go ahead and build them now. And then we can kind of see like how many we need. Just get like 10 going. Again, they're not going to have any of the equipment they need, but that's okay. Let us know what we need. Again, I would be really surprised if we get these over there in time, but maybe. All right, so let's take a look at the equipment, see what's the shortest. Looks like we need a lot of modern tanks, a lot of self-propelled artillery, and a lot of mechanized. Looks like mechanized is probably the thing we need the most, so we'll make sure we build more of that. And all these factories we get in Mexico will go towards that. All right, now we might not need these troops to attack into the Panama Canal. I'm going to send them anyway, though, because that'll allow us to invade into Colombia and then, get more war participation and, of course, get them knocked out of the conflict. So they did, they got a lot of troops over here, guys. They're really starting to get the numbers up. Again, I don't know if they're pulling back from here. It doesn't look like it. Yeah, it does. Okay, yeah, you can see that there are Mexican divisions. All the Mexican divisions along the front here are now pulling back. So that should give us an advantage up along here now, because that was, they were helping out quite a bit. So, yeah, at the very least, we've made it easier going along here by doing that attack in Mexico. It does look like we're losing here. Man, just having a lot of difficulty trying to take this one province and cut these guys off. By the time we actually cut them off, there's not going to be anything left there. That's the way it seems anyway. Trying to attack across with here. See if you can't get the win there. And we did get the cipher Cuba, that's right. The Cuban cipher, excuse me. Let's use our cipher against Mexico now. I had completely forgot we had that. I wanted to do that with the invasion. Let's go ahead and use that. And also, we've knocked out research for better strategic bombers. I guess we can go and upgrade those, so I don't think we're going to get any further. We were just doing that because we had that research bonus there. I want to say, probably done with the planes for right now. I could go ahead and get the more of the Air Doctrines. Make that a little bit better. We still haven't gotten any of the techs here. Again, equipment isn't that big of an issue, but this would allow us to build the infantry equipment faster, so I guess we'll go ahead and get that. Or excuse me, I said infantry equipment. I meant the modern tank equipment faster. Yeah, let's go and do that, guys, so we can try and get those tanks built a little bit quicker. Do the concentrated industry 5. And sunk some more convoys up along here, and we have some free dockyards. So we'll get these assigned to, I guess, just put them into submarines. Again, ships aren't really all that important anymore. We're just at that point where we just don't really need them anymore. They do still have a bit of a navy, though, so I guess it doesn't hurt for us to continue getting them all placed. And looks like we could replace some of these submarines here that have taken some losses. And then we're gonna get these destroyers placed into this task force here. All right, excellent. So are these guys in place and ready to do the invasion? Look like they just got here, so let's give them some time. Plus, I'm sure they're not even done planning yet. Yeah, it looks like they've got a lot of planning because I did send all of the divisions onto one invasion. Perhaps we should have done that a little bit differently, but looks like we might even be pretty close to getting down there by the time they're ready. Let's go ahead and continue pushing forward here. Again, just trying to cut the two sides off. And we're not going to win an attack there with just a bicycle unit. Let's go ahead and push forward here. And looks like we got 2 units going there. Let's actually attack here. Mostly just to lock those units down. In fact, I'll pull one of them off of that. It's a bit much if we're just trying to lock them down. See where else we can get some victory points. Again, just trying to get some wins here. To try and force them to capitulate, make this conquest a little bit easier. And that's right, we got to upgrade our strategic bombers. Again, really this is just for the range, frankly. All right, so looking good up along this front. Making good progress here. Guess we'll send those guys as well. And almost there to cut the 2 sides off here. Let's go and attack into Veracruz now. These guys should be able to be the ones that cut the 2 sides off, though. Though it does look like we're having some difficulty on that attack, so we're going to have to cease that. Alright, so that's a shame. I never did give the guys a planning bonus, though they haven't really been sitting still long enough to actually use it. I suppose we'll do another front over this way, just because you know that these two are going to get separated once we get them cut off there. Alright, so where's the capital? Which side is going to be cut off from which? Although I guess they have ports, so yeah, never mind. But they'll still have to send all the supplies through the sea. Okay, so it's going to be this side down here where they're going to have to send the supplies through. So we're going to have that advantage. Also, we aren't deciphering anything, so we completed here. I mean, there's really not anybody that we need to do. But we'll just keep doing it just so we're actually using it. The mechanic isn't going to waste here. So we did finally get these guys cut off here. So let's go and get this wrapped up. This is going to decrease the size of the front. Why that stopped there. But yeah, decrease the size of the front. We do have to keep this in our hands, though, if we don't want them to get reconnected here. Don't know where the attack is coming from into here. It looks like they canceled it. Oh, they're right there. Okay, so what we're going to do is going to send these guys across to Vancouver if they can get there in time. Probably not. No. All right, so instead we'll just attack these guys here with the intent of locking them down long enough for us to get some troops to reinforce here. And most importantly, get these guys destroyed first. If they take that and these guys are destroyed, which they are now, then it's pretty much irrelevant. All right, so let's go make sure all these guys go back to that front there. All right, so they're all pretty weak along here. I think attacks should be able to be successful even into the mountains against large numbers of troops. They're taking insane amounts of attrition, so that's really weakening them. And it does look like they're no longer able to do these attacks here. Excellent. We're sinking their convoys that are going all throughout here. Looks like these are the supply convoys that now need to come, to supply the troops that are here because we did connect the 2 sides, or excuse me, cut the 2 sides off. So yeah, these guys are going this way. Let's see how we have this. We have 13 divisions this way and 11 over here. So we're just going to take 1 division that's here and have them come over here and just make sure that they're equally split. And it does look like this is messed up. I had to redo it. So let's go ahead and do this again. There we go. Excellent. We do have control of the airbase, so let's go ahead and place some planes here, because right now they control the skies. So let's go ahead and get some... how many planes can we place here? I didn't actually see the size. 600, so not much. We need to build it up if we want more planes there, so we'll just do 1 close air support here. And then the rest will be fighters. And there's the fighter 1s. There we go, fighter 2s. I don't think we have the fighter 3s built up yet. All right, and then we're just gonna duplicate this, and there we go, beautiful. So I'm going to prioritize that, more ground crews, really trying to get this done here. Might want to go ahead and build up the airbase a bit larger. I don't know if this is gonna be even needed. So maybe we'll build it, see how the best way to do this. I guess we'll build it here. Take that up to the top. There we go, beautiful. We don't really need the dockyards anymore, do we? I guess we'll keep them building. Let me see if they haven't even started working on these yet. Yeah, we don't really need the dockyards, so let's just cancel these. I don't think that's necessary. Let's just focus on getting this stuff built. I really want to get these guys annexed soon, so we need to build in their territory. So this is gonna fail. They brought more troops down here. This is successful, which I didn't actually want to be successful there. Want to try and cut these guys off here. So let's go and pull one division back and bring them over here, so this guy can come on over this way. Could be able to win here. Again, I'm just kind of throwing them forward right now. It's fine. These guys are attacking here, but it looks like we are winning there now. Not winning that attack though, so we'll just go and cease it. Let's go and attack there. It looks like we should be able to win, but yeah, maybe not. It's yellow right now. It's ticking down. Okay, can't win there just yet. Should be able to win here though. And it looks like the division placement on where they got placed for their fronts is not great. Let's go and fix this then. Okay, I think that's probably good. Yeah, that's fine, guys. I guess we'd take one of these. Assign them here. All right, excellent. So progress right there. No, that army is not ready. All right, so maybe we might be able to cut off all the divisions here. Like getting up over this way, we got those nice fast bicycle divisions. Might be able to get a win here, and then it'll cut off. Well, I mean, again, they won't be cut off because they'll have supply through the sea. But typically you can completely destroy those divisions because you have to actually order them to evacuate the port, which the AI doesn't typically do, which means you can destroy them. So because of us splitting this, that does again require them to supply their southern units by sea, which is obviously quite the advantage for us since we control the seas on the Pacific side. All right, so good thing here to do if we just want to connect the two fronts, though I'd prefer to cut them off if we can. Yeah, you know what, let's go ahead and do that first. Let's see if we can't cut them off, maybe like this. I'm just seeing where we could do that. They have a lot of troops everywhere, and our troops are pretty weak as well due to the lack of supply here. We're both facing supply issues. Can't win there. Okay, well, let's instead attack here then, and then we'll support with these troops. And hopefully that'll be a win. I'm gonna see if I can't cut those guys off instead of just progressing forward. I'd prefer to destroy all those divisions. All right, so just waiting for these units to advance. Looks like we actually did win there. I didn't really want to win there, but that's fine. And there are some openings here to take advantage of, so let's go ahead and try and get some wins. All right, so do to keep pumping divisions down here to defend, slowing us down a bit. Let's go and support with these guys. Doesn't look like this is gonna be a win. I don't know, maybe with their support, it looks like it is ticking over to green. Excellent. All right, so making some good progress here. And again, just kind of sinking all these convoys. These are supplies that their troops are not getting now. And need to bring more troops over here so we can try and get the win right there. And yeah, they just continue to do really, really silly attacks that they have no chance of winning, so that's really helping us out. But yeah, you can see they still just have insane numbers here, guys. Very large numbers. We gotta like overwhelm them with troops in order to be able to advance. Not gonna pull any of them in just yet. Not yet, guys. All right, so it looks like we have stabilized this front along here. And again, just having lots of supply issues. I'll see if we can't fix any of those. I think we already have the port there at the highest level, or at least building up to the highest level. Let's go ahead and we never did get the self-propelled, so we could do that instead of the motorized ones. Might as well. Again, it'll take us a little while to build them, so we won't be able to change it up for some time. That's okay. Let's go and change these light tanks up to 3s, which again, we're going to use all of that army experience that we have to get these guys ticked up. I think 3 is what we can do. Yeah, let's go ahead and get them approved. And you know what? We have to do this. Okay, it's fine. Just want to make sure we didn't have any issues there with the light. All right, so let's go and change these up. Decommission the old ones, bring the new ones in. All right, excellent. So yeah, you can see we're just wreaking havoc on their convoys here that go through, trying to supply their troops. All right, excellent. What we might want to go and do is bring our submarines down here as well and here. And frankly, they don't really need to cover certain zones anymore that they were in. So we're going to pull those back a bit. All right, excellent. As far as these guys here, I don't think we need to go down there right now. But what we will do is bring these guys there so that they can cover this invasion. We might be ready to do the invasion of Alaska. Let's take a look, see if they're here and ready to go. They should be. Yeah, so let's go and send them. We'll hit Alaska now, open up another front. That will probably exhaust their supply because they're going to send a lot of troops up there, I assume. So they're attacking us here with a lot of troops, so that is not allowing us to do an attack just yet. We'll have to wait until we finish up that defense. Getting a lot of war support from those, you know, plane events, so that's nice. Yeah, it looks like they've stopped us here, unfortunately. We could advance here in order to reduce the size of the front here, but again, I'm trying to cut off as many troops as possible. Let's just wait until our organization gets back up. I think that's the problem right now, is just a lack of organization. And we could advance further here, but we haven't defended the territory we have. We're about to get cut off right here, actually. Let's see if there's any way we can fix that. So we have that guy go here, and maybe attack here. I don't think that's going to work at all. Nope. When do they get there? 8 days and 0 hours. Should be enough time for us to get somebody over there and not get our troops cut off here. Maybe we will advance with these guys. This is across a river. Never mind. That is not going to work. All right, let's bring 2 tanks units over here then, because they might cut us off. Nope, 11 days. That's quite a long time. Does look like we're going to lose here as well. Let's just go and retreat these guys then. All right, so yeah, just thinking convoys throughout here. I'm almost ready to bring Venezuela in. We're going to wait until we get onto the Colombian border, though, with this Red Army invasion. And that, of course, then result in them having to defend 2 sides over here, and we're just stretching their forces out as we just pump more and more divisions into North America and see if there's anywhere we can advance along here. Again, I'm kind of just letting them exhaust themselves a bit. It's kind of a slower way of going than just, you know, than other methods, but I mean, there's so many divisions, man. It's such shitty terrain too, and yeah, you can just see they're doing all these really dumb attacks, and that's how they're gonna lose, guys. So, okay, this is where we might be able to cut some troops off. Although 10 divisions, I don't know if we can win there. We just gotta advance into other supply zones. That's the problem. I just don't have enough supply for all my troops here. Looks like we are gonna lose here as well. We'll keep them there. Make them fight us for it. All right, and yeah, just unfortunately, this is as far as we're able to go right now. They've got a ton of divisions, absolute ton of divisions along here. But again, once the next invasion happens, then I think that will that'll be the end of them. They won't be able to defend against that too, coming up from the south. Yeah, sinking a ton of troop convoys now, or at least freight convoys. Some of those might not be troop convoys. Let's see here. Yeah, it looks like they could all be freight convoys. But I'll just claim that I'm sinking troops. Looks like we have troops going this way. Let's go and stop that. Yeah, they did take all this from us, so that's okay. This will be a little bit easier to defend overall. And I'm really thinking about attacking there just so we can get more troops onto this front down here, because as of right now, I don't think we have enough to get a win here. And it doesn't help also that I think we're in a different air zone here. So that's causing some issues as well. So let's go ahead and actually... Yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and build another airbase since this did kind of slow down a bit. So we have the airbase there. Let's go ahead and build this one up a bit larger. And it looks like I'm actually building up the airbase for them because they have control of the airbase there. Oh, that's great. So I gave them a place to put planes. I didn't realize that the airbase was, I mean, they didn't have one there at all, so I wouldn't have known. So let's go and take these up to the top here, really prioritize them. All right, excellent. And I think we have more room here now as well. So let's go ahead and move these planes in. Let's go and get ourselves some more fighters. What do we currently have? Let me just take a look. All right, so let's go ahead and do one more fighter wing and then duplicate that. And then we're gonna do Oh, it looks like, okay, I'm not going to be able to get as many planes as I thought, because it does seem that some of our allies have brought planes over here. Alright, let's go and get some close air support here. And there we go. Beautiful. Alright, so we dominate the skies pretty much in all the air zones we're able to fight in right now, which is good to see. I'm not going to keep looking at all those convoys. There's a lot of convoy battles that are going on right now. We can attack here without having to go across a river, so we will. That'll decrease the front here a little bit, though of course we do have the river benefit right here, so if they do any attacks, it results in that being kind of costly for them. Let's actually go ahead and bring the blue army down one province, so we can bring the purple army down this way, since I need more troops here to get these guys cut off. Looks like that would be the easiest point to attack. Oh, wait a minute. These 5 divisions here are leaving. Okay, we'll just wait for them to leave and then we'll attack over that way. We did not win here, just too many troops here. Just gonna take those guys, and yeah, it just looks like we can't get the win here. We'll see if that's a win. Alright, we got the Advanced Special Forces training, excellent. We're gonna continue down this branch, go ahead and get the Extreme Environment training. Alright, awesome. Alright, seeing if there's anywhere we can attack here. It looks like we're now on the defense. Yeah, we're just going to have to let them attack us for now until we get this invasion here going, which again will stretch out their forces even further. Are these guys ready? Let's just take a look here. 58 to 84 days, so just a little bit more time. We are running out of fuel. Okay, interesting. So we're going to want to change that up. That's probably all the planes that we have and all the ships that we got going. So let's go ahead and start, I guess, trading for some. We could also get those techs that would help out. I kind of haven't really been getting those because we didn't really need oil. But yeah, let's go and trade. We'll trade with Iran. Just go ahead and get 8 there. See how that changes things. Alright, looks like it's in a much better position overall, but still not perfect. What we need to do is build infrastructure in any oil regions that we have, which we might have already built up everywhere where we have oil. So I looked across all of our territory, and it doesn't look like there's any provinces that have oil that we haven't already built in. So I think the best way is to make the oil that we have more efficient by getting those techs. Could also build some refineries, I suppose. Yeah, I guess we'll get a couple refineries going. So let's build those in our homeland. Let's build a couple of these, 4 of them, I suppose, probably a good number. And you know what? I'm fine with them working on that stuff first. Again, we can just trade for fuel, so it shouldn't be, hopefully shouldn't be too big of an issue. We can trade for a little bit more as well. How about let's trade with, again, we don't want to trade with our puppets because we don't want them to get their autonomy up. We can trade with Iraq. Maybe just 2 more. That'll be a total of 10 factories going. All right, and that gets us actually in the green. Excellent. All right, so they are winning there, but these attacks for them are all very, very costly, so we're fine with them doing them. And yeah, just not able to do our own attacks. We'll have to wait until the Red Army gets down here. Again, because I'm trying to minimize any casualties. We did finally win here, so that's excellent to see. Let's go and actually keep these guys here. Hopefully this will be enough troops that we have there. Because yeah, I want to attack over this way. And did they move the divisions here? It looks like there's one still going. He'll leave in 19 hours. They do have divisions coming back though, because yeah, I just realized they've moved all the divisions out of here. A couple more hours, and then let's do this attack. Again, terrible units for doing these attacks in the mountains, man. It's just, you know, light tanks don't perform, or any tank really doesn't perform great in the mountains, but it's what we got. And let's see here, what do we want to get now? I know we want to get those building. I don't think we're going to get anything else here. We don't really need the amphibious anymore. You know, we're getting modern tanks already, so there's no reason to get anything there. I guess we could go ahead and improve our artillery, make those a bit better. Anything that gives us some passive bonuses I think would be useful. We still haven't gotten all the research here. We're just really behind on the land techs right now, for the most part. Yeah, pretty behind on land techs. All right, let's go and get the artillery upgrade. It's a nice 10% soft attack for him. We got a lot of artillery in all of our units. So yeah, I think it'd be worth it. All right, so yeah, just let them attack us, exhaust themselves. And same thing up here. You can just see we got wins all across the board. I don't think there's a single red that I'm seeing. Let's go and bring the purple army down now. Let them come over here and prioritize this area a bit more. We do almost have the win there. They are bringing a lot more divisions there, so they might get those in time. Let's just see. I mean, we're pretty fast, so probably not. Yeah, it looks like we'll get there first. Again, getting very close to being able to cut all these divisions off. But again, we do have to win there, the defense. So hopefully we can get troops there in time. There we go. Looks like it's green. Excellent. So we're only 2 provinces away from cutting all these guys off. Only a few divisions stopping us here. But a lot of divisions stopping us right here, so we might need to use an atomic weapon there to do that attack. But that'll be fine. That's where we'll use it. We still do have the option here for cutting off more divisions. There's not as many here now, unfortunately. But I do want to start progressing this, so we might use it here instead. That'd be an option as well. A lot of choices where we want to use that, where would be the best location. Let's go and move this guy over here because we're about to lose that province. All right. We could attack here and maybe support with those guys. I don't think this would be a win, though. We'll try. Let's see how it goes. No, that's not going to work. All right. It's a shame. Maybe attack here. See if that's a win. No. Just the shitty terrain, unfortunately. We did get the advanced radar, and we want to put those on our ships. Although, really, I mean, we have the Navy experience, we might as well do it, I suppose. But yeah, at this point, the ships are just not as important. So let's go and get the fuel refining 4 to make the fuel we have a bit more efficient. The oil, I mean, that we have. A bit more efficient. All right. So where are we at on these guys? Are they done yet? Are they ready to go? No. We still got 13 more days to get that knocked out. Almost have that next atomic weapon as well. We did win here. Excellent. And they're not ready yet. We'll have to... Well, maybe not. I was going to say we'd have to take that decision and say we don't want to be notified of it. I forgot all about the troops coming here to Alaska. It looks like they're going just fine, though, and we should be able to get the victory there. And again, this is really just for further distracting the enemy. It doesn't really serve any other purpose besides that. So let's go and have the Marines go this way. Have these guys go this way. Or, you know, actually, they'll go that way. Let's have Marine divisions. We'll have 2 Marine divisions go that way. Well, the other one's going to come over here and try and wrap up all this territory here. This is going to take him forever. Absolutely forever to get all this wrapped up. That's okay, though. Alright, so he'll take all that territory. Really the point is to get some troops over here to stop them from pushing us back. And hopefully they send a lot of divisions up there. Divisions that will just eat a bunch of attrition. That'd be nice. Alright, so yeah, they continue to attack there. It does look like we've solidified it, though. They should not be able to push us back now. Let's go ahead and bring the Blue Army up here. Just try and bring more, so we can bring more red troops up to the main front. Alright, looking good. They continue to do attacks that they cannot win. Alright, yeah, this is fantastic. Looks like we actually had a naval battle here. Oh, no, we didn't. It was just our submarines against their escorts. And yeah, they are kind of pushing us back along here. Unfortunately, getting some wins. So that's a shame, but a lot of troops over here, guys. You can see the Americans have pumped divisions down here. Did the Axis have any success over here? Yeah, they're just not doing anything. You know, if they don't do the attack, then we're not going to have a man in the high castle situation. I'm not going to give them any territory if they don't work for it. If they can't get the win over there, then we'll take over all of America. I don't care. We could also puppet parts of it, so like annex part and puppet part. That would be one option. Let's go ahead and do this attack over here. Support with these guys. And hopefully we should be getting more troops over here. Bicycle battalions will be able to hopefully connect these here. Let's see if we can't get a win there. Probably not. I'll try, though. We'll see if we can. If we send all of them. No. Alright, we'll just have to wait until we're able to attack from both sides, and then we'll be able to cut all of these divisions off, which will be a very big win for us. Still don't think we'd be able to win across here without having the atomic weapon, unfortunately. Yeah, there's just really no openings here. We're going to try and attack there. I don't think that would be successful, but maybe if we support... Oh, yeah, looks like we can get the win there. You know what? Actually, let's go and just send these guys here and then have these ones attack over this way. Kind of push the front forward where we see these openings here. They're just not defending it with as many troops as they once were, because there's just too many damn fronts for them at this point. They just can't defend them all. Alright, just keep popping down there to see if that changes the situation there, which so far it has not. And these guys are going this way, so let's go and have him go over this way now. Alright, excellent, looking good. This guy here will help us out along this front. Looks like these are all messed up. Let's have him come over this way. Give them a line here, and then we'll have to wait to assign them. Alright, so he's going to just go down this way and come up and grab that province while he'll come over here and grab that one province. This does take a long time to move through here. Alright, excellent. Could go ahead and build up the naval base. It looks like they're taking a little bit of attrition. I don't know if you can fix that though because it's the mountains. But the naval base here is pretty small, so we'll build it up a little bit. And I'm not even going to take it up to the top, guys. I'm just not worried about it. We'll take this up a little bit though. So eventually they'll get to it. So let's go ahead. Oh, what's this? Is there one more decision here? Oh, okay, so you can keep taking the decision to affect the modifier. Okay, wasn't aware of that. All right, well, we're just gonna say we don't want to be notified of that. What we will go ahead and do is use our political power here in our civilian factories to develop any resources that we're running somewhat low on. Unfortunately, we don't have anything for the oil right now, so that's not an option. Could get more civilian factories here, and we will. So we'll do that. Just trying to use this political power that's just sitting up there, not doing anything. See if there's any other choices here. We can improve worker conditions. So let's go and do that. And we'll see how we're doing on all the resources. You're actually running low on steel, more so on steel than on aluminum now. Probably because I pulled back on the plane production so much. All right, well, let's go and expand the steel production then. This is going to add a lot of steel throughout this territory here. These ones are just 8. So let's do the 20s first. All right, excellent. So that'll step up our steel production quite a bit. And we have some military factories too to get assigned. Okay, I kind of just want to get them all assigned into here, trying to make up with our losses here, or excuse me, with our shortages here. And we can build the light self-propelled artillery, which I never did. Okay, my bad. And we would want to put those into our division designs, but again, we do need to build. I need to get them built first. Just seeing what we can pull back on. I think we're going to pull back on plane production just a little bit. You know what? It's fine. We're stealing. We're taking a lot of factories from the Americans, and so I'm not worried about it. We'll get factories to assign to these, and we're taking factories from the Mexicans as well. Looking at artillery, I want to see how short we are on that. All right, we actually have quite a bit, so let's just pull back on that a bit. All right, excellent. So again, having some difficulty on some of these defenses, but overall it's just that. It looks like it's just that one province, so not too bad. Though we did lose Leon. Okay, well, that's not good. Let's see if we can get over here first before they do, because I don't want to lose that. That is a victory point. Trying to keep these victory points, but we are starting to lose some of them. But yeah, these are both worth 10, so I really don't want to lose them both. Because again, we want to get them capitulated soon. How much longer until these guys are ready? Let's take a look. They are ready. Excellent. Let's go and send them. So we'll tack into there, and then soon we'll be able to pull in our allies along here. Very, very good. And they've already have 2 divisions here, because this is the division we defeated. So they do have divisions up here. So that's good to see. And we are having some difficulty on that. We might not be able to advance there. Perhaps. That's what it seems like. Let's just pull it back. Just have them come on over here. All right, so yeah, we'll have those 2 divisions wrap up that back territory for us, and hopefully those 3 that we have there can hold the line. So we now are only 1 province away from getting these guys cut off. It looks like we can win here without this army, so we'll do that for now, since these guys are pretty damn weak right now. We do have the blue army here, so we can pull the red army back a bit. Have them come up over here and assist us, because it does look like we are going to probably need help. The purple army will need the help of the red army eventually. We have another decision available. Yes, that's just the collaboration government one, which we're not interested in doing. Right there. All right, excellent. You know, let's just say we're not interested in seeing any of these. Let's do this all at once, man. Because eventually we'll get the compliance up in all those provinces. I don't need to be notified about that every damn time. So yeah, I imagine that their casualties this episode are going to be absolutely insane. Very, very high. So we did get the last thing here we needed to get. Well, you know, I guess we could do the naval bombers here. Yeah, we'll do the naval bombers. Let's go ahead and get the close air support updated. Just took us so long to get all these 3s, man. Yeah, it took us a long time to get those, unfortunately. Well, it looks like we did lose here, and now we're attacking. Let's just stop that. Alright, so they're doing some attacks up along here. It does look like they're going to win in these provinces, unfortunately. They're not ready yet. Yeah, they are pushing forward a bit. They do outnumber us here. So we really need to get this invasion here done. Let's see what happened here. Looks like we lost a destroyer. They lost 2. And we did get the win here. Excellent. Alright, so let's stop them from moving any further now, or hope to. There's these guys here I won't be able to stop. But yeah, let's hurry up and get here. Unfortunately, these guys are still defending, so we can't really have them attack over this way. They're not attacking us here, which if they did, they'd be able to slow us down there. Well, let's go and attack over this way. Again, really not trying to get wins here. The point is to just lock these troops down while we hurry up and get to this province and get these guys all cut off from supply. And let's actually do any attacks here that we can with troops that aren't moving anyway. Let's have these guys go up this way. We hurry up and get that defense done. Come on, man. We almost got this done. There we go. So all these troops are now cut off in supply. Let's go and just start attacking immediately. Try and get this done. Some of these are losses, so we'll just go and stop them for now. Oops. My bad. My bad, guys. Let's stop those attacks just for now. And it does look like some of these guys are all messed up here. Let's make sure they stay on this front. Alright, beautiful. So this is going to allow us to cut off an absolute ton amount of troops. I don't know how many divisions this is, but once they get kind of in 1 to 2 provinces, we'll count them up and see exactly how many we'll be destroying here. But that's a very big win for us right there. And probably the last thing we're going to be doing in this episode as well. We do have more divisions from over here. I wonder how we're doing on getting them annexed. We got them at 463 now. And we haven't really even started building there. We just now got the factories down there. Alright, excellent. Just seeing how things are going here. They did pump a bunch of divisions over here, so now we're just going to sit on the defense. Again, this was more than anything just to distract more troops and hopefully make them take attrition too. We're about 5% of the way to getting the atomic weapon. And definitely some openings here. It looks like they won there. Let's go and attack them here then. Bring one of these divisions over here. Stop them from progressing there. And they're doing an attack here, so that will require us to attack them. Alright, excellent. We got a little bit more room for airbase there. Or in that airbase, I should say. And we do need to send some planes over here now. No, you know what? We can wait. We can wait, guys. And let me see, look at the Rockies. Are we advancing in there? Not quite yet. Alright, so we can wait a little bit before we pull some of those planes out of the west coast air zone. Alright, how are we doing here? We continue to lose territory. In fact, we're about to lose our naval base here, so this is bad. They are progressing here, unfortunately, so we definitely need to get that invasion knocked out soon. Where are they at right now? Let's see, and it looks like they're over here. Okay. So yeah, definitely having some difficulty along here. I think what we're going to do, because they're not really attacking up along this front, they're mainly attacking here. Let's go and take a couple divisions from over here and have them go over this way. Because, yeah, we're about to lose that naval base. And I think that means we won't have any naval base. So let's go ahead and build up a naval base along here. We'll prioritize that and put it up to the top there. Alright, excellent. And you know what? Let's just build it up. Oops. I forgot that puts it down at the bottom when you start again. I think that's kind of silly. I think it should keep its place when you do that. Alright, excellent. So, wrapping these troops up here. It does look like the front's got a little bit messed up, unfortunately. So let's, we could go ahead and fix it, but I'm not gonna. Let's just hurry up and get these invasions here done. These attacks, I mean. Alright, so they're advancing that way. Attack over here and support that. Looks like they almost pushed us back here and reconnected that. That would have been terrible. Alright, so where is the Red Army all going? Because I see 12 divisions here. I'm not entirely sure where the rest of the divisions are assigned, but So we'll get this into a couple more provinces, and then we're going to be ending the episode. Also, we'll be able to use that nuclear bomb here now, which is great. Cut off those 15 divisions, get those guys destroyed. We could try and do a little bit more, something a little more fancier, like attack here and then try and wrap around here to cut off even more divisions. I suppose that would be an option. It'd be a little bit easier to get the win there as well, I think, just because it's 9 divisions rather than 17. And frankly, I'd prefer to drop the bomb on American divisions over the Ecuadorian divisions. So yeah, these guys here are losing. Yeah, let's stop him. Let's have him go this way instead. And yeah, we are having some difficulty up along here just because the sheer amount of divisions here, man. There are a lot of them. So yeah, we need to hurry up and get the win there. And we're almost to 100% here, guys. And let's see how many divisions, though. It looks like we won't be able to see all the divisions because we've already overran some of them. But you can see at the very least, this is 28 divisions. I think it was a lot more than that, though. So yeah, big win for us, guys. Massive win. So now it's just a matter of getting all these guys here destroyed. Should be mere moments. We do have our atomic bomb. And you know what? Let's go and attack here, guys. Though this is in a different supply, or excuse me, in a different air zone here. So that's something to consider. Oh, there's 8 divisions here. Alright, you know what? Let's just drop it here, guys. That'll stop their attack. And we're going to do our own attack here. We'll just leave 1 unit to defend. And boom. There we go. Excellent. So hopefully we're able to get across. Remember, if they bring divisions over here, then it could cause problems just because it's a river attack, so it's going to be difficult to do. And at the very least, you know, we cut 15 divisions off and we killed a lot of troops here, so there's that. So yeah, hopefully should get the win there. We haven't lost the naval base yet, which is good to see. Excellent. Let's go and have him go this way instead. We're just going to give that province up. Have him come over here. It does look like we're going to keep the naval base, but we'll keep that one building anyways, just for, you know, we have it in the future. But having a lot of difficulty down there, guys. Just not enough divisions. But this is going to be big for us getting the win there. And we did finish this up. Excellent. So all the 24 divisions are coming back over to here, so that means we can now change up our front lines a bit. Try and make a little bit more equal. So let's go and bring the Purple Army back up here then. And just kind of bring them. We'll wait to bring them. Nah, it's fine. I don't think they'll take advantage of this. And probably bring this army down here. Alright, so, and the Red Army go here. Alright, so that looks pretty good. I really want to advance down here more than up here. There's just not as many victory points along there. So just kind of waiting for this naval invasion to hit here. And again, we'll take advantage of any openings here to push forward. You know, really we need to wait for all of our divisions to get up along their front lines, actually. So yeah, we'll give them a little bit of time to move, get to their new assignments here. Also, let's see what we did over here. See if we actually battled any ships. Yeah, we did. But again, it was just our submarines. I keep forgetting that I don't have my main fleet assigned here. I'm just gonna wait for these guys to hurry up and get here. Looks like they'll be here soon. And we're doing attacks, even though I told these guys to stop that shit. Alright, so this is going to be a more easily defended front here, I think. So I'm fine with the fact that we lost a little bit of territory. It's unfortunate. But again, I think this will turn the tables there. Looking good across here. We did cut these guys off. Let's get them destroyed now. And yeah, we're just going to take all these guys down to attack there. This is a lot of divisions that we cut off here. You know, it's just 13 here, but I think it was about at least, I think 18, man. I think that's what we cut off here. So that's a big win for us right there. A lot of divisions cut off and destroyed. That'd be nice to see how that looks when we look at the casualties. We did lose another submarine over here and another one. Okay, that's fine. And we have the naval invasions happening here, and it does look like they're both going to be successful. Excellent. So that'll be 2 ports here that we would have seized control of. And let's just get these guys signed here. And we got some... Oh, yes, I forgot I only wanted to build 1 more of all these. Looks like we actually just finished a large ship. I don't see any point on building any more of the large ships now. I just don't think we'll get them done in time. Yeah, probably not. Alright, so let's just go ahead and build 1 more of these, because I'm going to go ahead and put anti-air on all of these. Well, not these guys. Or radar. We do have new radar, so yeah. We don't have radar on them, do we? Yeah, I don't think we need to do anything with them. Alright, so that looks good. And let's see what we sunk here. Yeah, just more convoys. Looks like we should have the win there soon. There we go. Excellent. All right, guys. So with that, I think we're going to go ahead and end the episode. We're going to push forward, try and get to Panama Canal. We're going to go ahead and try and at least get to this point here, where it's just one province wide, where we can defend, kind of distract some of these troops. But if there's nobody here, we'll go and invade into it, try and get them to capitulate. We'll be pulling Venezuela in soon. With these troops here, they're going to be pushing up north, creating a new front here, hopefully making these divisions have to pull off of that front, allowing us to advance there. What is the decision available here? Just war propaganda, now that we have borders with them. All right, excellent. Cut off all those divisions there, cut off all those divisions there. Overall, this has been, things are going well. We now have the entire Pacific coast as well. So let's take a look at the casualties. We've taken 491,000, unfortunately, and 305,000, that was to the Americans. But look at the casualties, man, of them. Obviously, they've gone up by quite a bit this episode. We're now at 49% of the total war participation. Drone was 50% so far, so doing pretty well. I'm not seeing any Axis invasions over there either. They've just completely failed over there. So for the Chile, we haven't fought them much. I know that we fought a lot of the Colombians, though. We've killed 172,000 of them. We've killed 3.8 thousand of ours. Wow, that's a massive, very high kill-death ratio there. Ecuador, we've killed 59,000. Well, they aren't even on here. We can't even see them. Now, Mexico, we've killed 608,000. They've killed 174,000 of ours. They're currently 39% towards capitulation. Panama, 21% towards capitulation. The Philippines, oh yeah, we've fought them a while ago. We're not going to look at them. Uruguay, we killed 16,000 of theirs. Okay, looks like the Cubans, we fought a lot of them. We've killed 171,000 of them. They killed 3,000 of ours. The Haitians, we've killed 103,000 for only 2,000 casualties ourselves. And then, of course, the United States, which is now at 27% towards capitulation. We've killed 9.31 million total, but we killed 7.2 million of that. Wow. 7.2 million Americans dead. They've only killed 305,000. That is a massive differences there. So done very, very well against the Americans, guys. Killed quite a few of their troops, especially when you consider the fact that they're technically on the defense, and this is a very defensible terrain. So very good that we've made such good progress on when it comes to the our kill-death ratio. We have already taken this province here, so we're about to take that last one there, and that'll also destroy their air base, make us a little bit more effective here if they don't have that air power. And this guy needs to go ahead and grab that last province before he gets this one. All right. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy the episode. I think we're making pretty good progress here. We have a lot more divisions too that we can build armies out and send them here. Again, I was trying to wait till we got to new supply zones, because as you can see, we're still taking attrition all throughout here, unfortunately. So we could send them here, get another army and send them here. It looks like supply is not too bad here, so we could always send a few troops that way. I don't know if it'll be necessary, though, because this might be enough to get the win here, the divisions that we're sending over here. Also, as we get more air bases and able to bring more planes in here, then that'll also really help us out quite a bit, too. But yeah, hope you guys did enjoy the episode. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. Do hope to see you on the next video, and thanks for watching, guys.